Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. This is Hairy Muppet. Welcome back to another Daily Masters cast, and yes, I promised you a Zerg game, so without further ado, I'd like to introduce you to another PvT game. We do have Polt down the bottom right side, and we do have Jaedong up the top left. I don't know how many people would have been really pissed off for those 3 seconds, but I'm hoping I got somebody. So there we go, Jaedong versus Polt, TvZ, and it is going to be freaking awesome. It has been like 3 or 4 days since we've done a Zerg game, and yeah, it's been a while. So we're going to get straight back into it. And I mean, we've had a lot of Terran actually recently. I've been doing a lot of Terran games, PvT, TvZ. We've actually got a really epic TvT coming up. Like, the very next game is going to be an epic TvT, and I don't do nearly enough TvTs, man. I don't do nearly enough PvPs either. ZVZs, I try and get stuck into them every now and then, but the TvT and the PvPs, don't really get into them too much. So I'm going to be very excited tomorrow to see that TvT, and yeah, you guys should be too, man, because it's Starcraft. It's like awesome, like literally awesome stuff watching Starcraft 2. I know I'm awesome. I got this whenever I start casting, sometimes it's like, yeah, it's like, oh, you know what, I've got to get these games up because otherwise I'm not going to have daily masters. Like, daily masters is every day, so if I don't put one up every day, then I'm kind of a douche, you know what I'm saying? But so sometimes I have to, like, oh god, let's get this done, and then, but whenever I actually start casting them, it's like, oh my god, I'm casting Starcraft 2. This is freaking awesome. It's these guys. Oh shit, I just hit the keyboard. It's these guys versus those guys, and it's pool, and it's hatchery, and it's whatever the hell this Terran player is doing, some sort of Reaper play, but it's Starcraft 2, and it's awesome, and I don't think it's ever going to stop being awesome. I mean, Starcraft 1 is still awesome. I mean, it's old, it's outdated, but it doesn't stop it from being awesome. So I don't know, it's not outdated. I don't know if I'd say it's outdated, because outdated, yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know what outdated means. It's like it means it's not good anymore. It was good, but it's not good anymore. And so I don't think we can really say Starcraft 1 is outdated, because it's still good. It's definitely old, but it's still good. And yeah, I mean, Starcraft 2, let's just say, if Starcraft 1 allowed me to cast in 1080p while still looking good, maybe I would cast Starcraft 1. But I mean, probably not, because I don't think there'd be that many games out there. There'd be a few. I think from South Korea they'd probably still do some Starcraft 1 tournaments, but there wouldn't be as much. And Starcraft 2, there's just a buttload of replays all over the places. There's tournaments constantly happening, and it's awesome. I mean, I can just keep saying that word, and it keeps being true. So there we go. Reaper going around, hitting a few things, not really killing anything, just generally making a nuisance of himself. Meanwhile, I've got a Ling coming out here, and the Ling gets killed by the Reaper. The Ling actually had a go. Actually, no, there were probably a few Lings, because look at that Reaper, man. 2 kills, so it must have been 2 Lings. This Reaper needs to reprioritize his scouting strategy, because I feel like trying to kill the Queen is not going to be conducive to him surviving. And, of course, the #1 rule in the video game is you can't do anything if you're dead. Alright, so yeah, I mean, there's some credence to the thing of sacrificing to sort of make something happen, but when you've got a single Reaper out there, I mean, sacrificing really doesn't get you anything unless you do like a deep scout to see that spire, and then that's worth a sacrifice. But at this early point, I do not know if it's really worth it. Look at that. Oh, Hellions. Actually thought these were Reapers, but they are Hellions. And they are going to just be doing a bit of scouting as well. Did that Reaper die? I feel like that Reaper died. I feel like he just got owned there. No, he did not get owned. He's still alive somewhere. Where is that Reaper? He's in the bunker. He's got Reapers in the bunker. So there we go. Just Reapers in the bunker. What more can you say? Oh, Dude, here we go. The Reapers need to get back in the bunker because the Lings are all over the place. And we've actually got a Viking out now to start annoying the Overlords and start Overlord hunting. So that's going to be pretty good. This guy is going to die. The problem is finding the damn things. It's like playing a game of Where's Wally trying to find the Overlords because they're always hiding over here and it's very, very hard to see them. A bunch more Lings coming out. Jaedong actually being quite persistent in his early game Ling harass. Why am I on that panel still? I need to be on this panel. I am such a fail caster. You should really stop watching this game right now. And I will definitely be checking YouTube analytics to make sure that at the 8-minute mark or whatever it is, that the view count went down a whole lot. And if not, then I will be very disappointed. But anyway, whatever. Whatever. The Hellions going nuts right here, and oh, yeah, you guys can't stop watching, I know. There's Lings and Hellions all over the place, and I mean, oh wait, they're all dead. You would think with jetpacks, the Reapers would actually be able to just take off, just like, that's a horrible noise. But I tried, and it did not work. But they can actually take off, like go airborne and stuff, and then. I mean, I feel like all the Reapers just have like training licenses on the jetpacks. Like they never actually got their full jetpack license. All they can do is sort of jump up a cliff and then they get up the top of the cliff and they're like, whoa, that was scary, man. I don't want to do that again. But they never got their full license, and because I mean, Reapers, if they had the full license, they could fly all over the place. They could shoot stuff while they're in the air. While they're in the air, they could be shooting ground units. They're just like, just flying past the mineral line at like 100 kilometers an hour, just spraying Jones with bullets. I mean, Reapers really, really just, they're so crappy at their jobs, man. They really, really are just completely shithouse. In terms of the use of the jetpack, they do not know what the hell they're doing. Yeah. This Viking is doing a great job, though. He is all over that stuff, man. All over the Overlords. He's actually killed 4 so far. Medevac dropping down pure Marauders, man. This is a hatchery hunting unit. And they are designed to kill hatcheries and to kill queens, of course. The queens just die so fast. And here we go. But Lings, unfortunately, Lings not that good. So they're going to have to get picked up. And we go, picking them all up, running them all out. And he killed a queen there, and he almost killed another one. Or did he actually kill the other one? Look at all this blood splats. I feel like he actually did kill the other queen. So really, really great job. And he tried to drop down here, but the Lings are like, nah, mate, it's not going to happen. He's actually going to just try and heal these guys. Get a bit more health. And Lings all over the place. So he's going to be seeing this third base come out. And yeah. He's going to be seeing it, but the Widow Mine. Oh, the Widow Mine. Just in range. I don't know if he actually had to target that to make it hit, but he was just in range. The 3 Marauders coming back. Going to be killing some workers. Nice stim and run. And they all get back into the medevac. Oh, it's beautiful, man. These are the elite forces, man. Forget ghosts. Those 3 Marauders, man, are the elite. And I suppose the other guy was elite as well, but he sort of died, so we don't really talk about him anymore. Alright, going in. Beautiful, beautiful positioning. And there we go. I feel like that wasn't even cancelled. I feel like he... Because if he cancelled it, then the drone comes back, but there was no drone, so I feel like they just destroyed that. And Jaedong's like, he's getting really pissed off, and he's swearing quite a lot, I feel like. But, yeah, there we go. Look at this, actually. He's getting a bunker down. The bunker's not quite there, but the Lings all over the place. And they're going to be quite enough to scare this. So it's Polt, actually. I don't know if I've actually said Polt's name in this game so far, but it is Polt. And he's doing quite a lot of good stuff. He's got a ton of Marines. He's got Widow Mines as well. He's in quite a good position to start doing this. Jaedong's going for crazy Jaedong macro. I feel like that's actually a mode, like an actual play. It's you've got the sort of semi-good macro for mid-game plays. You've got crazy macro for end-game plays. And then you've got crazy Jaedong macro, which is just when you go beyond late-game macro and it just becomes totally insane. But look at the Banelings coming in. They took out a bit, but not a lot. Trying to get some medevacs. Oh, so close. 6 out of 150, man. He is running on a motor patched together with duct tape right now, and the pilot's like, I don't know, man, but he's kissing his St. Christopher's medal, or I'm not sure, whatever it is, but he's like, oh, please help me, please help me. Please let me live another day. Look at these guys. They are so bad at their jobs right now. They're just like, did you kill any workers? Like, we didn't see any workers, and the workers just, oh, banelings all over the place. The Marauders still doing a pretty good job, but the Widow Mines, oh, Widow Mines would have been so nice. And here come a bunch of lings coming in there. Where's the Overseer? There are the Overseers coming in. Beautiful stuff. And the forces are actually getting taken out quite nicely. Yeah, he's just trying to keep his, just whatever friggin' hell he's called, Mutalisks. He's trying to keep them alive as much as he can. And the Bailey's doing a really, really good job of just rolling in and making things happen. But the reinforcing Marines are completely insane. And so far, Jaedong has managed to hold on to his 4th. And Polt has managed to hold on to his 3rd. These lings over here, they just did absolutely nothing. Like, they were seriously, completely useless. And this medevac, man, what are you doing? There he goes, he gets blown up. So, that is what happens when you run a medevac on duct tape and you do not go back to get a repair. I mean, even a few nuts and bolts probably would have kept him going. But no, he had to keep running it on duct tape. And look at these guys, man. Just going around the side. Are they actually going to hit the workers this time? I do not know. Yes, they are going to hit workers. No, they're not actually an attack move. They just sort of stop and they attack workers if they're next to them. So, oh, not good. But they're starting to do some stuff. Jaedong actually getting them to do something. And they're... look at this one Marine, man. This one Marine is like, oh yeah, I'm fighting off the Zerg invasion all by myself. I am so freaking awesome. But, you know what? It's pretty safe in this bunker. So I just fight it off from inside the bunker. He has no way he's actually moving out. He's just sitting in the bunker. He's like, oh man, you guys are awesome. You guys are so awesome. But I probably would have had it covered. And the Muters actually going in. Widow Mine. Oh, a bit of micro. Should have attacked the Muters with the Widow Mine. But regardless, the Widow Mines are actually getting cleaned up very nicely here. He's landing them all over the place. And the Widow Mines. Oh, so many Widow Mines. They're actually... Do they have the attack? I do not know if they have the attack. No, they do not. But they got the burrow speed and they got the 1 armor. So that is pretty freaking awesome. And, I mean, Polt is slowly trying to push in. But he always gets pushed back. The Muters are doing a great job. Knocking out the Widow Mines. Knocking out these guys. Beautiful Widow Mine hit there. And now he's got a chance to move in, but you can see he's expecting banelings to come out at any second. And they're not coming. I mean, Jaedong is getting a ton of Muters. He's getting banelings now, but he's starting to not have that many banelings in his army. Which is very, very interesting. Look at these banelings. Oh, banelings are rolling in here. Oh, such a fail. Such a fail there. The banelings not targeting the Marines. And yeah, they're starting to target the Marines here though. But I mean, Jaedong, he's defending quite well, but he's not pushing this force away from Polt. And Polt is getting a force base down here. He's going to get a planetary on there. I hope he's getting a planetary on there. And he's doing alright. He's putting the pressure down. And he's keeping his shit together. He's keeping the pressure on Jaedong. And Jaedong is kind of on the back foot. He's been on the back foot for the past few minutes now. And it's all going to come down to one nice Widow Mine hit on the Muters. And if the Muters die, it is all over for Jaedong. He cannot possibly continue with just ling play, because these Muters, I mean, look how many Muters he's got. 15 Muters. That's 1,500 gas he's invested in that Muter cloud. And is that actually the verb for the Mutalists, or the adverb, or whatever it is? That's like you got a, is it a swarm? I know it's a swarm of lings. Is it a swarm of Muters? Is it a cloud of Muters? Is it a brood of Muters? I'm trying to think. If you know what the actual answer is, please tell me, because I'm thinking it's a cloud of Muters. Cloud sounds really, really nice. And the Muter's actually going in here, but a lot of them are dying. A lot of them. He's down to 10, 9, 8. He thought he could make it work, but he lost 7 Muters there. And I don't think that was worth it to take out all those Marines. He don't think he really got too many medevacs down, and he lost so many Muters. So definitely a bad decision there on the part of Jaedong. And Polt so far in the lead. I mean, if you have a look at income, they're about even, but look at the army forces, that is 60 ahead. Polt is just doing such a great job. This base is going to go down, and the GG is got to be imminent from Jaedong, because he cannot keep this up any longer. He has pretty much lost this game, and I feel like that muter, losing 7 muters there, was a very, very bad decision from Jaedong. And there we go. He's trying to go at the back, but he's just losing so many muters, and he gives the GD, not the GD, the GG, and he is going to concede defeat. So Terran players all over the place doing a great job in this series. It's just been Terran win after Terran win, and that is awesome. Really, really awesome. So yeah, but I'm actually very, very interested to know, like seriously interested. What is it? Is it a cloud of muters? Is it a swarm of muters? Swarm? I don't know. It could work, but I don't feel like. It's flock of muters. Flock is more for birds though, and these aren't really birds. I don't know. Cloud. I'd say cloud. Locusts? Cloud of locusts. That would definitely work. Cloud of muters though. Well, what do you guys reckon? Please let me know if you know exactly what it is, and there's like a reference somewhere you can point me to. Please let me know, but I don't know. Cloud of muters. I kind of like it. I kind of want to keep using it. And I really want that to be the case. Anyway, moving on though. We got that TvT coming up tomorrow. It is awesome. All sorts of awesome. So that's going to be very, very fun to cast. I cannot remember for the life of me who's actually in that game. But I do know it's a fairly beefy game. So yes, going to be moving on to that. This has been Hairy Muppet. I hope you enjoyed this game. Stay tuned.